Welcome back to another episode of Grand Tactician, the Civil War. This is our Confederate campaign that started with the early start in 1861, February 1861. It is July the 13th, 1862, and we're heading into episode 16 of this playthrough. A brief overview of what's been going on right after this. If you missed the previous episodes, do go back and watch them. I'll put a link in the comments. I'll put a link in the description. You can just click on my channel and find the video you're up to or the playlist you want to watch or whatever it is you want to do. And catch yourself up on what you've missed. You've missed out on some action, a lot of slaughter. Anyway, so we've just had a big slaughter right here in Missouri. We've had quite a few of those. And the Union armies are pulling back once again. We've had a kind of reverse of history. The Trans-Mississippi Theatre has been the most active, seen the largest battles, and it's a bit strange. But let's have a quick look at what's going on. So, like I say, the Trans-Mississippi just fought a nice big battle here, and we've sent the Union Scotland back up past Rolla. We will advance to Rolla now with our forces. In the central region, we have firm control of Tennessee and pretty solid control of Kentucky, and we're pushing up into Illinois. The next offensive is kind of planned for this region. We've got the Army of Mississippi, getting ready to assault the Army of the Tennessee. We'll see how that plays out. We've got two quite large armies in this region, so supplies could become an issue as always. We've got the Army of Mississippi under Longstreet, I had to think for a second there, almost 50,000 men, and we've got Albert Sidney Johnston's Army of Tennessee, which numbers almost 70,000 men. They're spread into 3 corps. We have got Joe Johnston's corps here, the 2nd Corps. And we've got the 1st Corps under Hardee, which is pushed up into Indiana. We're building supply there, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're building supply because we are struggling to get supply up here. I mean, he's got ammunition, but some ammunition. He's got nothing to eat and no forage for the horses. So we're going to have to build a depot there before we go any further. Joe Johnston here is kind of poised for a move on Cincinnati, but I'm not going to pull the trigger on that just yet. Although it is something we are planning. But there are some armies around here. We've got the Army of Indiana, 19,000 men last we saw in April. This is now July. We've got the Army of the Cumberland, who we spotted in June. We're estimating somewhere between 3,000 and 7,500. Depends on if they've had their recruits join them yet. But like I say, I'm going to probably hold off doing that just yet. In the east, it's been pretty quiet since 1861. We haven't really done much in the way of fighting here. However, I am planning an offensive into Maryland to maybe take Frederick and split this region a little bit. If I sound a little bit bunged up, I've got a bit of a cold going on again. It's irrelevant, but that's why my voice might sound a bit funny. But facing us here, we have the Army of Pennsylvania, 22,000 men with 30 guns last we've seen. But again, that was we last spotted those guys in April the 22nd. So I mean that's quite a while ago. I was going to say April 2022. Not quite. I was just interrupted by a delivery coming there and I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I'm planning a little invasion into Maryland. Maybe take Frederick, or at least temporarily. Burn the place down maybe. Or at least burn their depots. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. I'd move Magruder's corps up. Take the place of Jeb Stuart. Jeb Stuart and Jackson could then push in. And see what we can do there. It'd be handy to take that place. We've got an iron mine. But I don't know if we can hold it, if I'm really honest. Let's have a look at the forces here. I think that's what I was doing. Army of Washington, 9,000. Pennsylvania Department, 24,000. 26,000 there. And then what was it up here? 22,000. So, and there's also 2 more armies up here. The 38th Army, 2,500. I mean, we don't really know that. And 10,000 there with that army. So I guess if we invaded, all these armies would come and converge down here on Maryland. So, I mean, I don't really know if it's feasible, but maybe. It's something I'm planning. Also, this episode, it's going to be a bit of a slower episode than usual. I mean, it's not going to be mega slow, not mega slow, but I mean, I want to fix the private wealth if we can. If you have a look here, private wealth, minus 14.22, and that's a problem. I made it worse by printing notes, but I had already activated that before the new update came in place. We are working on the Tariff Act, which is going to hurt our relations with Europe, but we're only on 50% and it's already mid-62. I don't think realistically, we're going to get British intervention. Plus, I don't think we need it, actually, if I'm honest. So the Tariff Act. I'm hoping that by restricting the imports, right, there'll be fewer competing products on the market. And hopefully, that's then going to lead to more domestic product selling, which should increase private wealth, I think. I'm not sure. In addition, I think we're going to drop tariffs slightly. We're going to drop the sales tax slightly. Not too much, but like we're going to shave 0.5% off that. I don't know tariffs. I really don't know if that's going to make any difference. But I'm going to shave a little bit off that. So like a few percentage points. And just see if it makes any difference. Like I say, I really don't know if it makes any difference at all. We're investing in agriculture. We're investing a little bit in the economy. But I mean, I don't know how this affects private wealth in this game. Public wealth is low. We're in recovery. We're on BBB. Interest rates are at 6%. Unemployment's only 4%. 4.1. So it's not terrible. Let's just wait and see how this works itself out. On discussion with our friend of the channel, Brambra, he mentioned I should upgrade the bank, and that should also take the pressure off a little bit. So I'm going to go and do that right now. I don't know if it's instant, I doubt it, but that building being upgraded. 37 days, okay, so that's fine. So we're upgrading that. We are building a few bits and pieces in terms of factories and things like that. And we have just built a few as well, so they've just come into being. So let's wait and see if this kind of starts resolving matters. And yeah, so there's like, for example, there's a factory building here, there's a factory here, and there's a few of that dotted around the place. So let's just see how this works out. There we are, look, a farm, a mill. So there's stuff getting built, basically. There's stuff getting done. And let's press play. Let's get started with the campaign. And keep an eye on this national morale. So my plan here is for Van Dorn to swing up around. I'd like the Army of Mississippi headquarters to get up here as well. Alright there, so these guys are pulling out. I'm not sure what orders we give here. They have got some orders coming. I really can't remember what it is at all. Pursuing that, I think. Yeah, we're pushing forward on the roll. Let's go to ×5. I don't want to go too crazy here with any of this sort of thing. So his headquarters are moving up. So yeah, we're going to try and position Van Dorn up here. Zolikoff's guys, I'm going to get them in here. I don't know how this is going to work with having to cross the river for the fight, but I guess we'll find out. Van Dorn's actually up here in this foreign territory now. Enemy territory, I should say. Van Dorn's got 14,500 men. Donaldson, 15,900, so almost 16,000. And our largest corps here is Zolikoff with 18,000. Oops. We are lacking a little bit here on the weapon front. As you can see, muskets, rifles, muskets, mixed muskets. So this Zolikoff's whole corps is armed with muskets, except for McGowan, who's got Augustin rifle muskets, which aren't great. These guys, yeah, accuracy poor, 350-yard range. I mean, they're okay. They'll do at a pinch. I mean, obviously they're better than the Springfield musket, even though the Springfield musket causes more damage. But it's only got a 250-yard range and has poor accuracy as well. Mixed muskets, even worse. Not even have a bayonet. But yeah, so the artillery situation, not amazing either. But we do have some cavalry weapons at least. He's only got 4 guns in here. And they're 12-pound howitzers. So we've got something better to give him. Surely we have. We could give him James rifles. Although it is horse artillery, so they'll be getting in close, I guess. 12-pound field gun. We've got 16 of those. Let's give him a 12-pound field gun. They're not bad, actually. Probably quite handy for a small artillery troop, actually. Probably not. We'll see. So Springfield Musketoons for Lomax's brigade. Alright. Donaldson's got alright artillery here. Napoleon's and James rifles. Again, the infantry, though, is pretty poorly armed. Muskets mostly. A couple of units with rifles, I think. Yeah, the Augustins and... well, Mississippi rifles are pretty decent. Van Dorn's Corps. Ooh, 12-pound howitzers. And Iron Napoleons. Well, I mean, artillery's lacking here. He's got parrots for his... only 3 of them. For his cavalry unit there. Alright, so yeah, weapons are a bit of a problem, so that might be an issue if we fight this battle. Well, when we fight this battle. But we haven't got anything else to give them, so basically that's just what it is. We are withdrawn with the Arkansas District. The Reserve Corps is standing fast. I think the Western Army and Cheatham's Corps are pushing up. So I'm hoping by these maneuvers, we're going to alleviate some of the pressure on Missouri, because there's quite a lot of pressure on Missouri. Oh, he's actually coming down here as well. Let's just slow this down a second. Yep, he's coming. We've got nothing to eat. Fairly low ammunition. I doubt we'll get up here in time with the Reserve Corps for any aid. Let's take a quick look at Hardy's Corps. Hardy's Corps, it's a fairly powerful corps, but, I mean, like I say, they've got nothing to eat. Not amazing, actually. So I'm going to switch these out. Actually, French can go into Slack's division, because I'd rather have the Napoleons in there. And we'll put those 24-pounder howitzers into the artillery brigade. Battalion. Division. Okay. Even if Holmes comes up, he's only got 4,000 men. But still. And again, weapons are a problem. We haven't got any decent weapons. So let's... I don't know what kind of shape our army will be in. I don't know what kind of shape the army of the Mississippi's in. Only 26,000 of them. But I suspect they've got food. Something we're lacking. Actually, there's the army of Kentucky as well with 42,000. So actually... And 19,000 up here. So actually, this is... Well, would not be pushed on Cincinnati, put it that way. But... Again, if we take Cairo, that's going to surely divert some of the attention away from here. Still going to be 19 days to construct this depot. Tennessee Pioneers, they're never going to be able to join this fight, even if they did. There isn't 3,000 of them. No guns. Alright, so it looks like we'll not be fighting the battle in Cairo or in Virginia at all. We'll be fighting a battle in Indiana. I didn't see that coming. Oh, yes, and while we're at it, I sent this little fleet up here, the North Carolina squadron. They're going to go up here and they're going to blockade Boston Harbor. Might as well. Yeah, so let's move up Magruder's 3rd Corps. We're going to get ready for this offensive, if it happens. Magruder's 3rd Corps is going to come up here. They're going to take the place of Jeb Stuart's men. They're going to pop along here to the Shenandoah. And we're going to push up into Frederick, Maryland. It will leave us slightly short on the defense of Richmond, but I think we'll be okay. We also got Cooper's guys, who, like, it's a recruiting unit, but they will have 6,000 men eventually. And we've got this fort with 3,000 men in. Not that the forts are much use, but there's also a fort here with 3,000. So, I mean, they kind of just walk in to Richmond, if you know what I mean. If the worst comes to the worst, anyway. Oh, so we controlled this. And we got those coal mines as well. I never noticed that before. Interesting. And we also have the Army of the Northwest kind of forming up with some extra men in it now. Which is also interesting. Not that I can take on an army like that, but it could be used to push into here. I've been thinking about doing that for a while. I did not realise that we had this depot up here. I might burn it down. Not sure yet. Or it might be handy to push in here, actually, and then divert some of the attention away from this central region. But either way, I think we're going to be fighting a battle here. And we've got nothing to eat. So wherever these Tennessee Pioneers were going, I'm going to divert them. Where were they going? Oh, they were going down to here. I was going to build up telegraph lines. But instead, they're going to come up here. And either way, they'll be able to finish this depot quicker. than Hardy's Corps, I think, because they've got a special perk for building. They've been our guys building everything. All right, but so it looks like the Army of the Mississippi is going to fight the Army of Tennessee's 1st Corps. Let's see how this goes. I'm also going to half keep an eye on this because I still want to carry on with these maneuvers. Oh, shoot. The Army of Kentucky has come down as well. I don't know if this is a fight we can make. So 26,000 and 42,000. With 50 guns and 35 guns. It might be that we need to pull out of Evansville. You've got to pick your fights, and I don't think that's one we want to be making. We're going to pull out of there. They're never going to get the orders in time, of course. We've got nothing to eat. We haven't got full ammunition. And we only got 35,000 men. Yeah, we've got a problem here, actually. So maybe what I will actually do is not do this at all. I might have to assign Magruder's Corps to the Army of Tennessee. He's got his set of perk. I'm going to give them Ambulance Corps because I like that one. Actually, no, I'm going to give them Embedded Reporters to increase the fame development. Yeah. We're going to have to do something here because I think the Union has got a lot of men out here. They outnumber substantially as well with men fielded. 350,000 to our 290,000. What we got here? Send envoys. No. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, so the issue is the Army of the Kentucky's coming and these guys. I would have fought one of them, one or the other. We can't fight both. Not without any food. That means we're going to take morale penalties. Not without full ammunition available even. It's just not going to happen. Let's actually... I'm going to swing all our... No. I don't know how this is going to work for the battle if it does occur. Let's wait and see. I think, yeah, we're going to have to pull out of there. Disaster in the Atlantic. Oh, one ship lost, damn it. One sunk and 4 captured. Jeez. It seems to be every time we bump into a Union fleet, we just get wiped out, like, without any notice, without anything. So that whole fleet's gone. Absolute bollocks. That's another whole fleet just gone. Yeah, it's disappeared. Well, never mind. At least we don't have to pay for them anymore. Yes. We've had to pull out of there. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way we could fight that and come out victorious anyway. So the Pioneer Corps. Actually, we definitely don't want them going that way. Let's give them a halt order. I don't know when they'll get it, but hopefully soon. Alright, so yeah. We're going to pull back. He should be pulling back into supply as well, which is obviously what we want. Yeah, so let's keep swinging around. Let's keep it going. And we'll regroup at Hartford with the Army of Tennessee. So we now control all of this region, and we're free to almost start pushing on St. Louis. Artillery ammunition, always a problem out here. Provisions, we do have some. But why is he not drawing on that? Why are we... it's over capacity, that's why. Alright, well, I don't want to really isolate these corps because they're too small to be fighting by themselves out here. Because the troop numbers are much higher than you would think. Army of Missouri, 6,000. There's another army up here somewhere with... Maybe it's one of these ones. But anyway, there are substantial forces kicking around this area. But I'm going to move Cheatham up anyway to see if we can draw on supply from here. We'll have to bring them back together to fight if need be. Smith's Reserve Corps, yeah, they're going to stay down here at Lebanon, where we just fought that huge battle. The Arkansas District's going to just stay in this border region. There's only 5,000 of them anyway. There's not very many men there. we knocked another one into this, we'd have the 10th upgrade for that. Increasing the profit from foreign trade. I'm tempted. Yeah, let's do that. It's got to bring more money into the coffers, and we're down to 87. Oh, but private wealth has actually gotten better. It was minus 14 just there. Now it's only minus 13. So maybe that drop in sales taxes has helped. Let's keep these guys swinging around. Oh, the Pioneer's got that stop order. Cool. Let's work them back across this way. Hardy's guys have picked up supply again. Have they got ammunition? A little bit extra. Not as much as I'd like, but they've got some now. Anyway, so we could fight a battle here if need be. Time's ticking slowly. We're not in any hurry. Oh, so they're back in Union Command control now, actually. New Orleans Squadron has arrived. I think I sent them to Cairo. Well, yeah. Look at them blockading orders. Speed it up a little. Union's printing new notes again. So they haven't pushed into Kentucky yet, which is obviously good. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna push the army north west into Marietta. Or near there anyway. Let's see if we can scout, see if we can find anything. See if anything's going on there. Third Corps still on the move. I'm still not 100% on what I'm going to do with those guys. Maybe I'll transfer them west. We're back to 88. Let's have a quick look at the weapons, see if we've got anything coming. Lawrence rifles. Still 40 days away. 30 days for the Mississippis. 40 days for the reboards. I've kind of spread out a whole bunch of orders, and we're only 5,000 planes rifles in 14 days. Richmond rifles 10,000, but they're going to be in 60 days, so it's still ages for any new weapons to arrive. So it looks like all three of his armies have pulled that we just defeated Lebanon have pulled back to this kind of northern area. Very north of Missouri. The Jefferson City depot has got some, well, lots of provisions actually, and lots of artillery ammunition, so hopefully we can get up there and grab that. He's still only connected to the Roller depot. Let's get these guys in here. Yep, so this is a pretty big fight. We outnumber him a lot. He's only got 25,000 men, 48 guns. We are sitting pretty on 42,900 infantry and 4,500 cavalry with 100 guns. 101 to be exact. Van Dorn starts in the field. Zollikov is called 1 hour away, it reckons. Donaldson, 5 hours away. I don't see how he reckons that. Donaldson's just behind him. But anyway, yeah. Let's see what we start on the field with. This probably won't be accurate anyway. And who are we fighting here? Henry Whiting. Nice. Don't know him. But we're going to round this episode off with a battle at Cairo, just like I thought it would. Well, I initially thought it would. That was the plan, but then we did have to shifty around a little bit, and plans change. But here we are. Let's fight the battle. The Battle of Cairo, I guess it'll be called. We'll find out. Yeah, the Battle of Cairo, Illinois, July the 21st, 1862. It's most of these guys' first combat, so who knows how this is going to go. It should go alright, because we do outnumber them 2-1. Alright then, so the Battle of Cairo. It looks like a pretty grim map. Swamps everywhere. But that's alright, and we are attacking. Who we got here? Van Dorn in the field. Oh, great. So we're starting off demoralized. I'm afraid casualties in my division exceed 5 men and my command is no longer fit to fight. What? Oh, you gotta be shitting us, man. Why are these guys starting broken? First battle, 69... yeah, but so what? Low cohesion. Routed. Why would this be happening? Why would they be starting routed? Can somebody fill me in? And why would anybody think that that is a good idea for how this game should work? These guys would not be broken or routed at the start of a battle. It's our cavalry division. I don't get it. I don't get that at all. Right, screw it. So down here. Right, we'll have to cross and we'll have to form up here on Spencer's Plain and see what the enemy is doing, see how they're dispositioned, basically, and take it from there. Getting in the marching column. Van Dorn's guys there. And Zolikoffer just here. Robertson, I don't really understand why he's routed, but maybe we can rally those men. I doubt it, though. Okay, then. So I think we're okay, and we're going to pull our guys in, and we're going to form up here. Ground looks fairly open, some trees. But it depends on what the AI's done, what the Union's doing here. Well, I want to keep out of these swamps, because you know that's going to drain fatigue. Let's get started. Let's see if he can rally these guys. I mean, it's ridiculous, this. Let's speed it up. Let's get going. I'm trying to maneuver these guys slowly so that we can stay out of the swamps on the whole. There is a road through, so I mean, it should be okay, I hope. I can't even see where those broken troops are now. Robertson just seems to be on here by himself. We've got Moresby with a division here. And we haven't spotted the Union yet. I wonder if they're going to be lined up on the other side of this river. It would make for a decent defensive position. But as always, we aren't in a hurry. Our troops haven't all started on the field. So, you know, we can wait. We aren't rushing. We definitely aren't Russian. We're Confederates. Junius Daniels' brigade hasn't moved for some reason. I don't know why. It looks like a glitch. They're clearly stuck here. Excellent. Let's see if this does anything. Are they moving? Yeah. Just had to get them out of the glitch. Attack column. I know it's not really what I want, but they should move a bit faster, I think. We still can't see the Union. We've got Barnett B Junior's Cav division up here, but no sign of the enemy just yet. Let's push up a little. Donaldson arrives. Where is he? Down here. Just let his guys get on the field and we'll move them up. Not sure why I can't change these back into just a march column, but you know, never mind. Hey, where is he? So we already got penalties for routes, obviously, I mean. Where is the Union? Right, so Donaldson's on the field. Let's move him up. I'm thinking about swinging Donaldson around this way. Nope, there he is. Other side of the river. Thought he would be. Alright. Uh-huh. I'd like it if it told you what kind of guns they had. Like, I really like know what they had here. So we can't fire at them. We just... How can you not have a shot there? How can he have a shot of me, but I haven't got one of him? I mean, just come on. Honestly, this game really gets my nerves sometimes. Okay. Lines up. Line up, man. Let's go. At least we can get a shot now. Let's work on some counter battery fire. We've got 3 guns, but they are parrots. Right, so we're taking that objective anyway. No shot. Well, he's firing at something, but... have to bring these in closer. Way closer for the howitzers. There's a reason they're cheap, I guess. I'd like Reigns to form a line. Oh! He's come over. I was not expecting that. Oh, he's there getting straight into line. Okay. These men have not formed line, even though I've told them to. Let's move them up. I have to be honest, yeah, I didn't expect him to cross the river. I wasn't seeing that coming at all. Especially not when it's almost 9 PM. Right, so end of the first day. No resupply. I don't know. Nothing surprises me anymore. Right. Can we get these guys in some sort of position here? It'd be nice if we could. Oh, he's at the edge of the deployment. I was thinking, why the hell can't I move him any further forward? But that's alright. Those guns are okay there. Not really sure why you can't deploy the objective. Maybe because he's crossed the stream, I guess. Suppose that makes sense. What I might do, I might build some breastworks here. I don't know. I don't know if they'll work with them being so close to enemy, but yeah, they might. I think our crappy weapon situation might come into play here as well, though. Right, so Daniel's brigade, I'm going to keep them in reserve because they are like totally exhausted and broken. Even though they've got some of our rifle muskets, obviously typical. So these guns actually might be okay here. Now we can't fire anything. Oh. Yeah, so Hargood? Hargood? Hargood's division with artillery, they're going to take up position here. Moresby's moving up into position. Right, and I was gonna send these guys around, but maybe I'll just do one division. Yeah, Withers' division. But actually, where the heck are they going to cross? Oh, well, they could cross here. At the ford. Yeah, let's do that. We'll send Withers' division around. Pemberton's guys, they're going to stay in reserve here. Let them have time to fix up their cohesion. Hanson with his guns. Yep. Hanson can go here. That gives them decent fire, I think, anyway. Oh, not really. Well, I think it's decent enough. It's going to cover this and here. So if they come forward, should be okay. Lomax with his cavalry, he's going to support this flanking attack. Robertson, his guys are broken, and I think they fled off the field. I don't see where the brigades are otherwise. Donaldson, right, I'm going to move him up. He's going to move individually. Van Dorn, he's going to move up as well. So we're going to have the corps commanders near the front. Alright, let's get started and see where he goes and see what he does. He hasn't done anything. Right, fine. Remember, this is our guy's first battle, so God knows how this is going to go. I think it should be theirs as well, though. So, I mean, we should be in a similar sort of situation. I'm going to push on this flank attack. Now the guns, they say they're marching. I don't know why they're marching. I want them firing. Are they... I have no idea what they're doing or where they're going. I just want them fire. There go the gunfire at least. With us moving. get these guns pushed out of the way. Come on, boys. He's starting to break. You should never have crossed the river, of course. And I know I always say attacking is much harder than defending, and it is. And he could have defended this river crossing, because I would have had to come over to him, even if I'd taken the objective, because realistically I'm not going to sit there for hours on end while the AI just waits. Try to send out the skirmish. Oh, there they are. Just going to send them off to fire into this artillery unit. And I've redirected the fire from these two artillery guys onto the artillery battery over there. Robertson withdrawn. That's our routed division that started. Right, so that's those guns finished off and abandoned. So we're going to push these out of the breastworks, and they're going to push up. Stafford's brigade here going to push onto this flank. I feel done an okay job since it's their first battle here. Robertson's men there and Fulkerson done nicely. Drayton as well, doing a good job. All these men will lose their first combat. Demodifier, which obviously is good. Pretty even casualties, but I mean, we do have twice his men, but still, I didn't really want to lose as many men, but still, victory's a victory. I say victory's a victory. The battle's not won yet, but it feels like it's on the way. Right, so we didn't even need with us. A bit of marching exercise for them. Oh! Robertson broken. Why is he broken? I mean... Yep. I know he lost a few men there, but still. The brigades are breaking really quick, and he's only lost 300 men out of 3,000. 10% casualties, which... I mean, I can understand is obviously going to be a bit of a shock, but, you know, you're in a battle. Come on, dude. Where's he going? He's going to run for the hills. His morale's unstable. He's not even really broken. But it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. Drayton's still fighting. He's lost more men. Confident. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah. Enemies retreating. So Lomax has come around here. Let's send him after this first brigade. See if we can hack into them. unstable now, though. Charging definitely affects the morale quite badly of cav units. Yeah, okay, it was alright. Like I say, we lost a few more men than I wanted, but on the whole, I think it's gone okay. Minor victory again. 1,500 losses for us out of almost 15,000. 3,200 in all his guns for the Union. So nice to have a battle that wasn't in Missouri. I know it wasn't miles away from Missouri, but still, that was alright. And more importantly, Cairo obviously is a really important strategic objective that we've just taken here. It controls the river on the kind of cusp of the Ohio River, I want to say. Colonel Maury has fallen into disgrace. Who was he again? I think he was the Cav commander. Not entirely sure, but Van Dorn has become famous. He didn't do anything much, but well, nice one, Van Dorn. Let's have a quick read. Battle of Cairo ended with the Army of Tennessee retreating in panic, as usual. My command has earned us a total victory with the enemy army running for their lives. The enemy has reported casualties of 3,200 men, 441 killed and 48 captured. Our own casualties were 1,500, 175 killed, 629 missing, and the rest wounded. Morale's confident. Captured 1,500 rifles and 34 guns. So, a quick look at the situation. And a quick look at the weapons. We're on BBB minus now. See if we capture anything interesting here. Nope. I think we might have captured 10 Springfield rifles. No Enfields. No Mississippis. No Lawrence rifles. Maybe some Springfield muskets, I'm not sure, but nothing really. Maybe some Napoleons. I can't remember if we had 15 of those. Either way, nothing too exciting. Nothing exciting at all, in fact. Who's this guy? Lindsay Walker. I haven't even noticed him ever before. Assigned the command of the Peninsula Cavalry, Southern Virginia Force. Alright. We've got a spare colonel who looks pretty decent, actually, so I'll be putting him in somewhere. This guy was disgraced. He's wounded. And then we've got a whole bunch of lieutenants. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the army of Mississippi that just fought that battle. Longstreet stats, maybe? Same as before. Van Dorn, same as before. Donaldson, exactly the same. Zolikofer, I think he's got more fame. I think he only had 4 stars before, but I'm not sure, but the rest of it's the same crap. Oh, so some of these guys didn't have that first battle pick because they fought at the Battle of Fort Pickens down in Florida. Right. These guys as well. Well, he looks alright, actually, especially for a political officer. I'm surprised Robertson didn't get disgraced there, since he fled from the battlefield. They suffered 304 casualties and inflicted 354. Whitfield, I said he was a crazy looking dude, and he still is. They caused 37 casualties there as well. Ransom's artillery. So he's fought in a couple of battles at Fort Pickens on the same day. And lost 29 men. Inflicted 29 casualties here. Drayton. So they fought in the Battle of Cairo just there. Lost 376 men. And inflicted 606. That was a pretty good performance. Double the casualties. With their crappy mixed muskets as well. Fulkerson, yeah, 114 cash, 466 inflicted, so another good job there. Springfield muskets, these looks all pretty solid. I mean, 2 across the board's alright. It's kind of what you want from your brigade commanders minimum, you know, to build on, but lots of them have less than that. Who was the guy who ran? Maury, yeah. He is not actually defamed on here. He might be when we press play, but don't know. Fought in the Battle of Cairo, suffering 125 casualties and inflicting 64. Those 3 guns didn't seem to do anything. It doesn't say how many men, how many casualties they inflicted. Actually, it doesn't find any of these. Maybe they didn't kill anyone. He did. 123 casualties inflicted. 34 for those guys. None for them. We've pushed up. We will be capturing Cairo, Illinois. We'll be taking out the supplies, the artillery ammunition and everything from this depot. And then, let's just have a quick look how this changes things in terms of the map, the front lines. So, yeah, so we've got a nice little foothold here. I mean, I know we gave up Evansville, but I didn't feel comfortable fighting that when we were outnumbered by 60,000 to 30,000 and we had nothing to eat. That was the main thing. So we would have been having massive morale issues, like we had there with that unit that had that was routed basically. So why does the Union control this? Why is that? That's very odd. Well, a little bit odd anyway. But I've made this force down here with just the Florida Corps, which you might remember was down here at Pensacola. We took Fort Pickens and we moved the troops out. Well, I've built this up a little bit again, so it's coming up for almost 5,000 men. I might move these guys across to and just capture this bit here. Turn it red. Or maybe we'll send them across and take this fort, because that fort's been getting on my nerves. A little blue bit right in the middle of our land. But anyway, so we had a nice big battle here. Nice to have somewhere different than Missouri. And let's just leave it at that. What's happened here? Why is he suffering supply? He should be in connected depots. None. Well, you're right next to the depot. How, mate? You're right here. There's food in it, or at least there was. It's full to bursting. Get in there. Get some dinner. We've got this one as well. There's 2 depots here. Get them emptied. Any perks to go into this army? Nope. No. No. And no. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the episode right there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the battle. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of it. What do you think I should be doing here? Do you think I should push back up into Evansville, clear those guys out? Maybe move Magruder across from Virginia into this central area? Although there's a lot of troops actually in Maryland and Washington area, so I don't know. It's one of those things. We haven't got many more men to pump in terms of recruits. Let's just have a look what's available. 21,000, so basically nobody. I've got 9,000 men in North Carolina, but I've left those men in there. I want to know if it makes any difference for the workforce. And North Carolina's got some decent availability still for workforce, and I want to keep it that way, because if I need to build some more factories and things, I need to have men, well, people to work in them, and this seems like the place to do it. Actually, it's quite red down here as well, around Lewisburg, so maybe we can pop some sort of things in here. Well, anyway, that's something for the next episode, something to think about. We've got shortages, a lot of shortages out in the west, so we need to work on that, but we also don't have any money, and our capital's not good. It's a difficult scenario, but I suppose that's the case with the Confederacy, and as the time goes on, it's going to get worse and worse in terms of supplies and shortages. I mean, like, just look at this. Look at this around here in Nashville, the shortages. I don't know why it's that bad. We're short of lots of things. We're short on coal, cotton, crops, forage, horses, salt, and wood. Yeah. So we've got to work on that. But also, we've got a water fight. Supplies looking much better. So we are getting military supplies into these areas, which is obviously important for keeping the war going. Right. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you're having a great day, whatever you're doing. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.